Hi everyone! Happy Easter in advance! Today we are going to discuss about the history of the holy day, Easter. Easter is one of the most important Christian holidays, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. The holiday has a rich history that spans centuries and incorporates both religious and cultural traditions. The origins of Easter date back to the Jewish holiday of Passover, which commemorates the Israelites' liberation from slavery in Egypt. According to the Bible, Jesus was crucified during the week of Passover, and his resurrection occurred 3 days later. The early Christians thus celebrated Jesus' resurrection during the same time as Passover, and over time the two holidays became intertwined. The events that led to Easter are described in the Christian Bible and include the following. Palm Sunday. The Sunday before Easter is known as Palm Sunday and commemorates Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. According to the Bible, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, and crowds of people laid palm branches and their cloaks on the ground to welcome him. Holy Monday. On the Monday before Easter, Jesus is said to have cleared the temple in Jerusalem of money changers and merchants who were exploiting worshippers. Holy Tuesday. On this day, Jesus gave his Olivet Discourse, in which he prophesied about the destruction of the temple and the end times. Spy Wednesday. On the Wednesday before Easter, Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' disciples, agreed to betray him to the authorities for 30 pieces of silver. Maundy Thursday. On this day, Jesus celebrated the Last Supper with his disciples, during which he instituted the sacrament of communion. After the meal, Jesus was arrested by the authorities and taken to trial. Good Friday. Jesus was tried before the Roman governor Pontius Pilate, who sentenced him to be crucified. Jesus was crucified and died on the cross, and his body was placed in a tomb. Holy Saturday. Jesus' body remained in the tomb on Saturday, and his followers observed a day of mourning and reflection. Easter Sunday. On the third day after Jesus' death, his followers discovered that his tomb was empty and that he had risen from the dead. This event is celebrated as Easter Sunday, and it is considered the most important day in the Christian calendar. These events are the basis for the Christian belief in Jesus' death and resurrection, which are central to the Easter story. The word Easter itself is thought to come from the Old English word Easter, which was a pagan festival celebrating the spring equinox. When Christianity spread to England, the celebration of Easter absorbed some of the traditions of the pagan festival, including the use of eggs and rabbits as symbols of fertility and new life. As Christianity spread throughout Europe and the world, different cultures incorporated their own traditions and customs into the celebration of Easter. In some countries, for example, it is traditional to burn effigies of Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus, as a way of expressing anger and revenge. In other countries, like the United States, Easter is associated with the Easter Bunny and the tradition of hiding Easter eggs. One of the most important symbols of Easter is the Easter egg. The egg has been a symbol of new life and rebirth for centuries, and it was adopted by early Christians as a symbol of Jesus' resurrection. The custom of painting and decorating eggs is believed to have originated in Eastern Europe, and it spread throughout the world over time. Another important Easter symbol is the Easter lily, which represents purity and new life. It is said that the white blossoms of the lily symbolize the purity of Jesus and the new life that he brought to the world. Today, Easter is celebrated in many different ways around the world. For Christians, it is a time of solemn reflection and celebration of Jesus' resurrection, while for others, it is a time to celebrate the arrival of spring and the renewal of life. Regardless of how it is celebrated, Easter remains one of the most important holidays in the Christian calendar, and its rich history and traditions continue to inspire people around the world.